Hello guys, am I audible? Good morning.
Yes,
Yes,
Kedar,
Kedar.
you are audible.
Okay,
Good morning, Kedar. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
good morning. Okay. So I'm recording the session. Let me see. You are sharing. Am I recording or not?
Yes.
Hi, Kedar. We all.
Hello, how are you?
Good, Kedar. Thank you.
I'm doing good, thank you. So yesterday class, right? You have any doubt from yesterday class?
Yes. Yes, Kedar.
Is there any doubts in from yesterday class, guys?
No, Kedar.
Okay,
No, Kedar.
okay. Let's get started. So yesterday we understood about list. Give me a minute. So we understood about list yesterday. Okay. And this was like, so we already took a list like this, right? And we printed it. We show like how things work and many functions also we saw. So today we will go into little deeper into list and we'll see like if empty lists are there, how will you create elements and all, right? So the first will be, so suppose someone has given you empty list, right? List is empty. So how will you put elements here, right? So basically how to add elements here. So let's assume we have created a list A is equal to empty, right? So there are a couple of ways to do it. So I will go with very basic and tell you how and all we can do. So first one is like if you do A dot append, right? And let's assume you want to append one. So this will put one here. Right? So your list will become one. Then again, you will keep on appending. Suppose you want to append two, right? So this list will become 1, 2 now, right? And you can keep on going. Right? But this is not very efficient way. So what we will do is like, let's assume if we take a for loop, right? And try to append it. So this is not efficient. The second method is okay, using for loop. So you can take a for loop and you can do it. For doing with for loop, right? So let's assume your list is A, right? And if you're running a for loop, but there is nothing here, against what we will run the for loop? So that we had checked, that we had learned in previous um, classes. There was one method, right? Can someone just help me figure out what did we learn? For loop should go, right? This is the syntax of for loop. For I in, right? Now I have nothing here. So what we will do, we'll take a range function, right? 1 comma 5 you take, right? So and then give colon and then give a tab space here, right? Indentation is required because in Python we don't have curly brackets, so tab is the replacement of curly brackets. So what we will do, like a dot append, right? And then append I. So all the values from between 1 to 5 will go here, right? And then list will be filled with elements like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Getting the logic?
Yes, Kedar.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
Kedar.
Kedar.
So this is one way to complete, to fill your list. Okay. And this is important one, guys. Sometimes questions arises that you have an empty list, fill the elements here, right? So we'll see that there will multiple programs here. So that those things we will do today. So let us go to the editor, Jupyter Notebook. Is it visible to you?
Yes, Kedar.
So there is a list which is empty right now. Okay? So I can give a dot append and I'm typing 1, right? And then print A, okay? And just run it. So see here, 1 got appended. Okay? Suppose if you want to do multiple appends, okay? 3 and 4. Okay? So you're able to fill in this, right? But suppose there are like lot of data which has to come from an Excel sheet, right? From one column. Let's assume you're filling this list with employee ID of the employee or salary with employees. So this method is not efficient. So for that, what we will do, we will uh, run a for loop. Okay. So I'm taking A as empty. Let's assume we're taking B. Okay. There's a list which is empty. Okay. Now I'm running a for loop for I. I is a variable, right? In now we don't have anything, right? So we have to take a range function. Right? So first I'm going with small range, 1 to 5. Then put a colon here, enter, tab space came, right? So now what we will do, we will fill this, right? Now B dot append I, right? And you should not print inside here. If you will print, uh, everything will get printed, right? So let's come out of for loop and try to print.
This meeting is being recorded. Being recorded. Being recorded. Being recorded.
So it gave 1 to 4. Right? Since it is a range function, 5 will not be considered. So we want to add like 1000 elements and create it. So this much elements we are able to fill in. Is there any doubt?
No doubt, Kedar.
Okay. If someone says that fill it from 10 to 1, right, in lowercase, right? So what will be our steps? This will be -1. So then, so you're filling the list in descending order now.
So here also end value is not included together.
Yes, Python is like that because, yeah, end value will not be there. Any doubt here?
So Kedar, directly we can't print the range, right? So we have to go to the append method and print it.
No, we can print range, but printing range will be what? Uh, Range will give the values, no, Krishna? Right. Range will give values, but we have to put inside B. So B is a data structure, right? So B is like this. If you create B, right? So B will be created like this. So I have created B and it is like this. Now we don't know the values. So B is empty now, correct? So if you're telling I'll put B and range of something, right? So what it will give? This this just gives 5 to 1. It does not, it is a way to tell Python that someone will iterate. So it is range is nothing but iteratable, right? Where you can iterate. So this will give error because we are not using any method to append here, right? So this is not advisable. Not advisable means this is not possible.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other doubt? Uh, Saundarya, you understood?
Yes, Kedar.
Okay. So I was telling that for first is direct append, second is for loop, right? There is one other way, and that is very important, guys. That is list comprehension. So this is the most important interview question. Is list comprehension. So just now, whatever list we created, right? So that was pretty simple. So we took a list, or let's assume you have a list, right? A, and you ran a for loop, right? For I in range something you did 1 to 10, comma 1, right? Then we did a dot append, right? And we passed I here. We have to pass I only. Okay. So it created a list, right? But Python has so another way of doing things, okay, in one single line. So what we do, right? List comprehension is the easier and concise, you can say shorter way of creating list. Okay. And its syntax is it's very simple, guys. Let me give you one example, then we can understand it. Okay. So let's assume, excuse me. So I have a list n, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And you want to create another list. Suppose a square list name is square. Okay. Just pay some attention here. So it will be a list only. Right? So we wrote for I in range here. So you'll be writing here for I in n. Okay. And whatever variable you have given, right? Whatever variable you have given, right? Suppose it is a list of square numbers, right? So what I will do here, I'll write I star I. Okay. And I'll print it here. Print square. Okay. So I am running this for loop inside the list only. Okay. And this is the expression. So basically, rather than running for loop outside, what I'm doing here, right? I'm giving the condition, I mean expression as well as condition inside the square bracket, right? So it will create a list, and this list will be I square, right? The first, so how it works? So first this loop will run, right? Execution is start from here. So for I in n has 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I will get 1, 2, 3, 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. So in first iteration I will be 1. Okay? So I will be, so 1 will be given to I, right? And then this will be assigned to this. So 1 1 is coming here, right? And 1 into 1 is 1. Right? Then in next iteration, this since it is a for loop, now I will have 2. Right? So this 2 will be assigned into this I. 2 into 2, 4 will come. Right? Then 3 will be assigned here to I. And 3 into 3 will go here. So output will be 9. And at last 4 will be assigned here. 4 into 4, 16 will come. Right? So what did, any doubt? Okay. Anyone else? All are following?
Yes, Kedar.
Yes, Kedar.
So the syntax of this one is, right, suppose if you want to create a list comprehension, means in a easier way, how will you create in one line, right? With condition and everything included, right? Its syntax is in the square bracket, you write expression, but what you want to do, right? Then no colon, nothing in the single line, write for loop, for, then your item should be there, right? Here item is I, right? Expression you will write what you want to do, right? In, and it will be iterator, right? So these are variables. In this case, in square case, what is my expression? I cross I, right? Because my item is I, right? Item is I. So always expression will be formed using item name. Okay? Do not use anything else. You can use 2i, 3i, 4i, I square, but this expression should contain item only. Okay? Because this item will get elements from iterator. And what is iterator here? Iterator is list here, right? List n, correct? It is list n, right? So basically what is happening here? So suppose if I want to create, yeah, is it clear, guys? Syntax. And this will be assigned to a variable a, right? Or b, c, whatever. This will be assigned to a list. So rather than creating a list using for loop, what I'm writing is I'm writing everything inside the list itself. Okay, this is known as list iterator, list comprehension. Okay? So I have a list. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now I want to create another list whose name is square. So what basically it will do? It will print the square of these. Okay? So I'm just writing for loop here. For I in A. Okay? And I have to give a expression here. What it has to do? I want to have the square of these numbers. So I'm writing I into I. Right? And then simply print.
I into I. Okay.
Yeah. Now print this square. Getting?
Yes.
Okay. Suppose I have another list wherein like a lot of numbers are there. Okay. What I want is I want a list having only even numbers. Okay. So they will ask questions like the first one was very small, right? Now I'm increasing the complexity. It is very useful in once you do data science projects, like from your Excel sheet, you have to manipulate things, right? You can do it. You can do in simple way also. We can do in this way also. But I am seeing that nowadays most of the interview questions are coming from list comprehension. Yeah, because it requires a small amount of code. Right? So just say that create a list. Create a list of even numbers. Right? So there are two ways. Either they will give you list. So a list is given here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. Right? Now you have to create a list, and that list should have, let's say I'm creating a list even, right? And in that list you should fill in these numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay? So this should have 2, 4, 6, 8. So last will not come. Okay. Let's assume we have to print 10 also. Okay? Or we'll see if this. So basically, you have to print 2, 4, 6, 8, something like that, even numbers. How will we do? Using list comprehension. So list is already given. This list is already with us. Okay? What I can do is, okay, I'll create one. So this is output, guys. Okay? And this is input. They'll give this. Okay? Now you print like this. So you can go with traditional for loop, or you can go with list comprehension. Okay? But I'm very sure most of the questions they will say that using list comprehension. Okay? So let us do that. Okay? List comprehension will go like this. Okay? So inside the list only we have to write. So now you run a for loop from on A. For I in A, right? But now in order to print or in order to extract 2, 4, and 6, we need if loop also. Okay? So here only without any comma or anything, just write if condition as well. Okay? If see all the elements are coming to I. So first one will go to I. Okay? So check is whether I is divisible by 2 or not. Okay? What more operator we have to use? If
Model operator.
yeah, so I modulus 2 is equal to 0, right? So my list comprehension statements are true. Now what I have to print? I just want to print I. Right? How many of you did not understand? Just tell me honestly, this is very important. I can repeat.
Bro, because maybe I didn't join the class yesterday. We usually give the expression in the beginning, right? We're just giving them to print.
Which one, Lima?
Here. Hi, you said like, no, come down. Even equal to I for I in A, right? So, sorry to ask a second question. So, why are we just saying I? This expression can be here, right? If I modulo equal to same. Okay, this is something that it will print inside a list, is it?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
will generate an output.
And after
Okay.
that you will
Okay.
print even. So see what basically I am telling, right, Lima? This can be done in two ways. In normal way, so I'm explaining list to you guys. So list is something like array, right?
Mm.
So now the list is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct?
Yeah.
Hmm? So if you want to print everything using for loop in a conventional way, you can use for I in A.
Mm.
Right?
Mm.
Right? And what will you do? Right?
If I
Not
modulo 0, yeah, then
yeah.
you write
So
the if loop.
if I
Mm.
modulo, right,
Mm.
2 is equal to 0. Give a tab space here. Again tab space. Right? So this logic is what? Right? Then you will assign those values in another list, right?
Mm.
So rather than doing that one, right? Or you can just print here I, right?
Mm.
So what it will print? It will say, okay, first one is coming here, one in A, fine, true. Whether I is divisible by 2, 1 mod 2 is 0. No, right? 1 mod
Mm. Mm.
2 is equal to 1 only. 2, see, 1 is not completely divisible by 2.
Yeah.
So it is not 0. So it will not print 1, right? Next time 2 will come. 2 comes here. Sorry, guys. Let me have some hot water. I'm having some throat problem. So now 2 is coming here. 2 in A, yes. Whether 2 is completely divisible by 2, yes. 2 mod 2 is, remainder is 0, no?
Yeah.
So it will print 2. Right? Then 3 comes. 3 mod 2 is not 0. Right? 3 will not be printed. Now 4 mod 2 is equal to 0 because 4 mod 2 is 0. Right? Then 2 and then 4 will be printed. Right? So this is our output. So using conventional for loop, this is conventional for loop. Right? We are able to print, right, even elements from list. Correct?
Correct. Correct.
Now suppose we want to do this using um, list comprehension. So right now I was explaining list comprehension. Okay. So you already have A here, right? So you have they have given you
Yeah.
list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So take another list B, right? And rather than doing all these things in for if and all, what we can do is same thing you will do for I in A, right?
Mm.
For I in A, right? And then also condition you also write, right?
Mm.
If
Just
I mod 2 is equal to 0, right? That's much, right? No need of giving printf and all. Then what are you going to assign? You are doing I here, no? This is our item, right?
mm. Mm.
So this will only get assigned here. Right? So
Yeah.
basically, if you hide everything here, so this I will be assigned to B. Now I will have 2, 4 and 2 and 4 here. So when
Yeah.
you do print B, you will get 2, 4.
Mm.
Suppose you want to have like you're creating another loops, another C, right?
Hmm.
You're creating another list C, and if you want to print square of these, right? So simply you will what you will do, because
I
this
into okay.
now the for loop will go from you want to
I
you want
in B.
yeah
Yeah, I in B.
no this is this is our input lemma.
I see. But no, I just thought you're trying to do a square of the output B.
Yeah no, we cannot
Okay.
square like that. Okay?
Okay.
I want to square this only, so it's so
Okay.
syntax won't change.
Okay.
You can do in B also, but let us do in A only, na? It's very basic class so that everyone understand also.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
for I in
Hmm.
I is your variable. You can give count A, B, C, whatever here. Okay? But make sure those variables are not list names. For I in
Hmm.
A, if you'll give here, it will write at B. Right?
Hmm.
So, so for I in A, so you want each and every element from here. So this is capable of doing that. We don't need any condition here, right? Now you want to just print the square of this. Right? So all the elements of I mean list is in I. So what you have to do? I square I. So whatever operation or expression you want to perform, that will come here. Correct?
Yeah.
Now you just print C. Right? So it will give you the output. So this will be 1 square is this is 1. 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4, 9, 16, 25 will be your answer.
Hmm.
Right? But this time we are using list comprehension. We are not using conventional for loop.
Kedar, one doubt. When we are using the if condition inside to make a list, we don't have to write the else and all. It will break automatically if the condition doesn't suit,
Yeah,
right?
that much complex logic we should not write in list comprehension. It is just for creating and assigning. Yeah.
Understood. Okay.
So if that is happening, this is just for creating a list because it is very efficient and
Oh.
compilation happens very easily. Because Python is like line by line, no? So first this line will get compiled. But here what happens? Like first this line will get compiled and this, then this. So it takes time.
Okay. Thank you.
Correct?
Understood.
Is there anyone who did not understand this? Just let me know, guys. I'll repeat. So what we did, I was taking a loop here, right? Now I want to print odd numbers, or let's assume even numbers. So this is what we were talking about, right? So take a list, and inside this list only, you write for loop for I in B, right? Now we have to also write if I is divisible by 2 completely. Right? If I mod 2 equal to 0. Right? So see, so far we have done iteration and conditional check. What expression we will do? Right? We'll do, you should not do B cross B, okay? You should always do the item, I cross I.
Because the assignment has already happened here.
Yes.
But I'm just a little curious, bro. Like
Huh?
generally the Python goes line by line. So
Yeah.
the precedence actually starts from even equal to I into I. But later that only, okay, it reads the complete line and then compiles. It doesn't just go
No.
like this, right? So
Yeah, but
this is
Python
you're just
compiler
assigning.
intelligent. It is not
Okay,
like
sorry.
human, no? It will not see. It will go here, I star R, but so far it has not encountered I. So definitely it will go and search I somewhere. Right?
I see. Okay.
So
So usually in Java, we generally do this
wait.
I equal to 0, right? It's kind of we initialize it
Hmm.
for loop. So I was
So we,
wondering how it does it. Okay.
no. So you have to print even, not B.
Mm.
Okay. Now someone tell me the logic of odd wala. Okay. So let's assume I have a list C. Okay. Someone wants to help me. Let's I want to create a list with odd numbers from here. What should I write?
Can you change I modulus to equal to 1, Kedar?
I think all will come.
Not equal to 0 if we do.
Yeah. So what I modulus 2 equal to 1 does? We should know, right?
It is also bringing the, but
Kedar, this one
So
is odd number only, right? This one.
no. It's not odd number.
No, 1 square, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square, and 9 square.
Yeah, but it might be odd number, but odd numbers are only like which are not divisible by 2. So this is also not divisible, but this is not the right logic, no? Maybe if you
Okay.
increase the number somewhere else, it will give
No, but
some.
no. Yeah.
So don't change the fundamentals, guys.
Okay.
Now, please tell me the logic. What's first for loop? Who is going to help me?
I
Hmm?
in
For I
C.
in C.
Okay. Then?
If
Mhm.
so I
Mhm.
modulus 2
Mhm.
not equal to 0.
हाँ wait करो बेटा. 1 minute, guys. Sorry, guys. My child.
No. 0. And in the front, we need to put the I, right?
I, right? Then what we have to print? C or D?
D.
Yes. Because our manipulated list is D. 13579. There must be questions, right? Suppose you want to print square of the odd numbers. Let's keep here. I star I. Sorry, even
I think
numbers,
it's an
right?
even number.
Yeah. Suppose you want to have I cube. Do it here. So this is very easy, no? Rather than writing many things line by line. Yeah. Python has one line initialization. This is known as list comprehension and it is very, very important. Okay. It is a sure short interview question, guys. Why people ask? They want to understand whether your depth and breadth on programming is good or not. Okay. So here onwards, will you forget this or um, should I explain again? I don't think you will be forgetting it because we understood syntax and everything. Okay?
Yes, bro. Can you just go scroll up a bit? Uh,
Yeah.
Here you have used this open this is braces, right? But here you haven't. It doesn't. I know. I understood about the precedence, but It's still
Which one?
okay to
Square bracket.
you
This
have
is not. This is needed and this is not needed. Also, without this also it will
yeah.
work.
Thanks.
This is not required in Python. You can give also. You cannot give, but it is always better you give, because first somewhere down the line, once you revisit your code, right?
Yeah, it's easy for us to track
Yeah.
logic. Okay.
Either it's this is based on the space it's taking, right? If you don't give any space between for and if loop, then that won't work, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, it all won't work. It will
Ah.
give error.
Okay.
Space.
That
So
space,
some, yeah,
considering at the second line or it's, something like that.
yeah.
Got it.
Is there anything you want me to explain?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good, Kedar.
Good, Kedar.
Okay. One moment. Checking what else we have not covered. So we covered most of the methods yesterday. Now we will reverse a list. Okay?
Kedar, just a question. So you had
Yeah.
a question in the assignments with vowels. So is it the same list comprehension which we can work out there?
No, no, no. I'll explain that question in vowels is very simple, right? So suppose your string is a equal to string, like my name is Krista, or very simple, right? Suppose I'm writing a equal to Krista. Okay? So which are vowels here? Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Right? So first, if you want to extract vowels from here, what you have to do? Right? You have to run a for loop against each character, because in memory it will be assigned like this: C, H, R, I, S, T, and A. Right? This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you are running a for loop for I in A, right? You're giving a tab space here. Right? If, right?
If I equal to
1 minute.
any of
Yeah. Yes. Tell me the logic. If someone was telling, right? So basically you can just see vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So just mention if I in, right? Over here A, E, I, O, U. Correct?
Yes, yes.
Then print I.
In vowels.
This will give you vowels, right? And if you don't want to print vowels, so just mention if I not in AEIOU, then print I. Then it will print Krista. I mean,
Okay,
Simple, I didn't.
got it.
yeah.
So it will start, no, I wasn't there in the classes, right? So it just start iterating between this number of characters itself, is it? It will just take one index and it will start comparing, you know? It
No,
won't
no, no.
take it as a word. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
No, no, it won't take. So string characters are stored like this. You can do, right? If A of 0 you're doing Lima, so it will give you C. Right? If A of 1 you're doing, it will give you H. Right?
H, yes.
Right? And if A of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 you are giving, so it will give you A. So in a similar way.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Is it clear for you?
Yes, thanks.
Okay. So my internet was down yesterday. The fellow has come. Okay, we can continue without disruption. So where was I? Okay, so far we cover slicing, list comprehension, and other things, right? You guys have any doubt? So I'm going to some of the coding questions, guys.
Okay.
So please take notes who are joining this week or last week. Okay. So guys, I know I'm teaching slow, but this 2 hour session, right? You will not be able to digest in one go. So take notes. You can from video, okay, and then practice. Okay? And some of you, if you have not downloaded the editor which I'm typing, right? That is known as Jupyter Notebook, which is part of Anaconda. You can download from web, okay, and start practicing. Otherwise, it will become a Herculean task. You will not be able to do much. All right. Let's go and reverse a string. Sorry, list.
I'm not sure that you have answered already. So can a list be a string? Like can we have the characters in a list?
Yeah, I'll cover those.
Okay. Yeah, to go. Okay, please.
So a list can have everything. I think you didn't attend yesterday's class, right? So a list can have integer, then float,
Yeah.
then string, like let's assume Lima, and it can have a boolean also. Right? So this is the difference between list and array. In Java, array was having one kind of data types, right?
Yeah.
But list in Python is a data structures which can hold different,
any type of value.
any type of any data types. Right? This is a major difference. Right? And
Makes sense.
list. Okay. Can you guys tell me what are the properties of list yesterday? List is
Mutable
okay.
and
It is
Mutable.
mutable.
Ordered.
stored, ordered. Yeah.
Right?
Heterogeneous.
Hmm.
I think this is
Yeah. And it can also store
Multiple.
duplicate value.
multiple data.
Yeah,
Different
multiple
data
data
types.
types. This is multiple data types.
Duplicate.
Heterogeneous. This is multiple data types. Heterogeneous means different types of. So one is int, one is float, one is string, one is boolean. So this is heterogeneous. Right? And it also
Indexed.
allows, yeah, sorry,
Indexed.
yeah, list is indexed. So list will be stored in this way. One will come, 2, 3, 4, right? Then 0, 1, 2, 3. It is indexed and it also allows duplicate values. Means here you're writing 1, 2, then again 1 you can write. Okay. Then 2, 2. It is allowed. But there is another data type set which we have not studied. Set doesn't allow duplicates. Okay. In set, duplicates are not allowed. So if you remember these things, it's well and good. Okay. So I'm going to reverse a list now without using anything. List can be reversed. Let's assume first program. Okay. Reverse a list. Like in array, we were reversing, no? In Java, a similar way. So first way is, let's assume my list is A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I want to print it in the different way. 4, 3, 2, 1. So whenever you are doing data science projects and all, you will not use your reverse method. List itself has a reverse. Okay? Just give a dot reverse, right? And print a. This is for your project. Right? But in interviews, the examiner will be very, very strict and say that, okay, reverse a list without using any inbuilt function. So basically, he's asking you to reverse a list using for loop and all. He wants to check whether you understand the logic or not. Right? So without using any inbuilt method. Okay. This is I've seen these questions coming up in a lot of interviews. From previous batch, students are sharing questions and all, and some of the other interview, these questions appear. Okay. So let us do that. Can we reverse it using slicing or not? So if I'm just typing
Yeah,
a
I can negative.
colon
Mm.
-1, it will reverse the
Yeah.
list. Okay?
Mm.
So this is one way. But what basically they ask without using any inbuilt method and no slicing, then you are caught now. So for that, let us
So
do.
slicing also works on list. Okay.
Yeah, slicing works on list. Any index data, slicing will work.
Understood.
Okay? So in Python, very careful guys. So very, very important that you understand the logic, how I'm building, how you guys should build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose this is there. Okay? Now, I just want to print it from here to here, correct?
Yep.
So I need to run a for loop from how will you get the last index? And how will you run this? Okay? So I have to take the elements and print in a reverse order. Okay? So definitely a for loop is required. Right? For loop is required. Okay? Second thing is this for loop should traverse backward. Okay? This for loop should traverse backward. Okay? So first my intention should be reaching till here, starting from here. What is this? We have a, right? So if I will write a of len, what it will give? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a of len is given 5. But from where I have to start? Which index? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can only traverse index wise here. Correct? So your for loop is needed, but for loop will go from where? It should go from a of len minus 1.
We're
Not
still
a of len.
using an inbuilt function len. Is that okay?
No, but len is allowed. Otherwise, you have to find length also. See, you should not use reverse and you should not use slicing. Okay?
Slicing, that's the catch. Okay.
So
So
the
you,
term we have tried for reversing the string, right, Keda?
yeah,
So similar.
no. Yeah, we tried reversing. So we have to go from len of a minus 1 till you want to print till 0, right? If you want to print something, right, I have to go until minus 1. If I want to take 0, because this minus 1 will not be taken, right? And you want to go in a reverse direction. Getting my point? This len, what it will give, right? So my code will be for I in range of len of a minus 1. A minus 1, right? This is my starting index. Then I have to go until I need to traverse whole thing from here to here. So first I have to traverse 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Right? Suppose I'm writing 0 here, it will go until 1 only. It will not go 0. So we have to take after 0 what index comes? Minus 1. Right? And I have to traverse backward 1, 1. So you will tell Python that I'm doing one step back. So this will be like this. Range 4 till minus 1 and minus 1 step. So right? Then what you have to do, like take a empty list reverse. Okay? There you will keep appending these values. Right? So This is correct, but I'm just cutting it. Okay. So for I in range, len a minus 1. So this is 4 till minus 1 and minus 1. Right? Just now you can do reverse is empty now. Just append reverse dot append, and you will append this value. Right? Correct. So this is a tab space. You will come out of reverse. You will come out of for loop and you will print here this one. Reverse. Did you understand or
I understood the len of a minus 1, which actually goes to the last of that index. And this minus 1, is just a range function parameters that we need to give, like what is minus 1 does and what is. So
yeah,
minus 1, I understand, till the range of minus 1. So after 0, there is it's going to be minus 1, I know. But then what does that next minus 1 do?
okay. So tell me this one, right? Suppose if you're going to create a range from 1 to 5. Right? So in forward direction, even though you are not writing steps, it will take 1. By default, it will take 1.
Okay.
Correct?
Wait, it was covered yesterday, is it? That's the reason.
No, this was covered like in first class or second class.
Range.
Yeah. For I in range, I just gave 1 to 5. Right?
Yeah.
So basically, you are allowing Python to traverse.
Okay.
And if you're
நோட்
printing it,
மட்டும் எடுத்து கொடு. அங்க தக்காளி இருக்குல்ல அதை எடுத்து போட்டுட்டு
right?
கீழே
So this will give.
அந்த இது மேல மூடி.
Okay, guys, please go on mute. I'm hearing some takalis and all. Right, Lima? So 1 to 4 if you're going, right?
Yeah.
So this is your static index. Means you want to traverse 1 to 5. Right? But 5 is excluded. So 1 to 4 it will go. Right? Similar way, you can do reverse also, right? Suppose you want to go 5 to 1. Right? So Python doesn't know. Like if you want to print range of 5 to 1, it might give you empty also, right? We'll see that. But since you're telling Python to traverse negative, you have to mandatorily give here -1. Then what it will do? It will start from 5 and start backward. 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1 will come. Right? Correct?
Yes.
So let us do range function. I think it will be revisable for one of all of you. Yeah. For I in range 1 to 4 or 1 to 5. Okay. Print I. It's printing 1 to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is printing in forward direction. Okay. Clear? For I in the reverse direction of 1. Print. Okay. 5 to 1. That is not, I'm not giving now. Okay. Here I'm not giving -1. I just want to print what will happen. I. It is giving 5 and 1. Okay. Just it is printing range.
Okay.
It is not printing anything because Python is confused what it will print. Right?
Understood.
-1 you give. Right? So now Python understand that you want numbers between 5 and 1, and how much ever numbers are available between 5 and 1, and one step minus. So first it will print 5, then 4, then 3. Right? What happened? 5, 1, -1. One minute, guys.
For I in range,
Yeah.
Range RANG.
Range
But
is
still it is not throwing any error. RANG.
yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2. Right? It did not give 1. This will be end will be omitted. Right? It will not consider 1. So 5 to 2 is considered. Right? The similar way, what I'm trying to print right now. Suppose you want to print 1 also. Right? So you have to give -1 here, right? So now, are we clear so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
Kevin.
I will go to our program. Okay. Still you have doubt, I'll explain. Clear? I want to print from 5 to 1, the list elements. So definitely I have to take another list which is empty. Right? Now run a for loop. For I in range. Now we don't know the range. So I'm creating a range now. Definitely this 5 is len -1. Length is 5, right? And this 5 is at index 4. So what will you do? Range will be coming from len -1, len of A. Len of A will give 5, but we don't need 5, right? We need 4. So this is len -1. Then you have to go until 0th index. And if you're giving 0 here, it will not print 0. So you have to give -1 here. Now if you want to go backward also. So you have to tell Python, I want to go backward. This loop. Then each element should be appended in reverse. So rev dot append I. It's done. Just come out of for loop and print reverse. Run it.
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is this problem now?
So we have given the range only, right? Yeah, instead of
So each element will come here, right? 1 minute. Okay. So yeah, we have given range here only. So we have to give
AFI.
A.
AFI. Sorry guys, I'm not practicing, so somewhere logic here is not coming correct. Okay. Busy with assignments and all. All right. So got it? Or should I explain again?
Okay.
Who has not understood? Don't feel shy. I know it's a big group, but you have to be very honest with yourself. So should I take it as you all understood?
Bro, can you just remove that -1 and just run that loop?
This one?
Because anyway, -1. Yeah, the last one. Yeah, I think you have to remove the comma. Yeah.
Don't print anything.
Hmm.
Because you're just asking, you're just giving index and all. You're not telling go backward or go forward.
Hmm.
No, it's not giving forward. So it will take one edge by default, one edge taking. And it is trying to go from here to here. There is nothing, right? See, if you are not giving anything any steps, right? By default, Python takes one. Because always Python is supposed to traverse positive direction. Okay. The data scientists, they are not tech savvy. So for that, negative indexing is also allowed. Okay.
Okay.
So now you are taking, I will go from 5 to -1, but you are asking it to go forwards. Python will not be able to go, right? Here, Lima. Yesterday we discussed around 30 minutes for this.
Sorry, bro. Yeah, I was talking on you. Yeah, thanks. Understood.
Understood, right?
Yeah.
Basically, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you told Python that my starting index is this, right? Range 5. And end index is -1. -1 is outside, right?
No, ending is 1, right? Not -1.
No, no. Suppose I'm giving
Okay,
-1,
yeah, fine.
right? -1. And you have not given here anything, right? So Python will automatically take it 1. This is given by default. So now Python cursor is here, okay? And you have told Python that you should travel from 5 to here, right? But you have no, you forgot to give this. So Python added 1 and it wants to go one step this side, right? This side is empty. So Python doesn't give you error and it gives you empty string, empty list. Am I right?
Yes, Kedar, correct.
Yes, Kedar.
Okay. Lima, Krista,
Yes,
did you
bro.
understand reverse
Yeah.
string?
Yes,
Yes,
Kedar.
Kedar.
Okay.
Mhm.
1 minute. I'm checking some questions. Okay. Now, very famous questions, right? You will find it in Amazon, Netflix also. Okay. It's very important. Let's understand the question. So list is having these elements. Okay. A, suppose it having 0, 1, 0, 3, 5, 0, 7, something like that. So the question is, how will you bring how will you bring all zeros to the end of the list? So basically they are asking you to print. So output should be like this. Okay. Your output should be. So now see, in our input 0, 1, 0, 3, 5, 0, 2, something is there, right? So output should be first 1 will come, then 3, 5, 7. And then how many zeros are 1, 2, 3 zeros? 3 zeros will come. So basically they are asking you to send all zeros to the end of the list. Okay. Is question clear? Hmm? Are you guys clear with the question? They might also ask bring all zeros in the front. Right? The front means first 0, 0, 0 will start, then 1, 3, 5, 7, something like that. Okay. So we'll see both. Right? So first build the logic. Okay. Right. What I can think of is uh, our loop is like this. My array is something like this: 0, 1, 2, 0, 5, 0, 7, 0, something is there. Okay. So definitely I want to print these in this format. So I need another list. Okay. So take a list called, you can take and give any name, result or anything. Okay. And this will be empty. Okay. Now what we have to do, right? For this loop, this is our input loop. Right? So run a for loop for I in A. Right? Give a tab space. Now you check whether your number is equal to 0. Right? If I, so what we have to append? First we have to append 1, 3, 5, 7. Right? So if I is not equal to 0, then I will give this, I will be added in this list. Right? So result dot append. So this statement will create the numbers like this. Right? In the result, what will come? Now 0 is equal to 0. So this will not go. Right? So first 1 will go here, then 2, then 5, then 7. Right? So our one part of the question is done. Right? So here, this is for non-zero. Right? So this much elements are there in result. Right? Now again another for loop. for I in A only, right? One minute, guys. Now what we have to check? We have to check whether the numbers are 0 or not, correct? Just check if I is equal to 0, right? Then again in the same list, right? Append zeros, result dot append I. Right? So what will happen? Again, it will check each element, right? It will only take zeros, right? And append it here. Append means putting in the last. So 1257 is already there in the result. Right? Now all zeros, how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 zeros will come.
We
And this
have
is
to
our
say A of I. Just asking, do we have to say A of I append? Because we're iterating on an A, right? No, I'm asking, do we have to say result dot append A of I?
no, append will append all the elements because
All
yeah,
elements, okay.
yeah, because range and all we are not taking here.
Right, okay. So how does it is it's going to append okay. I understood. So we just printed all the numbers like all without zero, and then we take up a
No, no,
logic
no.
for zero.
Internally it will append. Internally it will append. Okay. And then you can print it here. After these for loop, both for loop, right? Outside of for loop, you just print result. Because this result is global variable. It's not inside this.
Understood.
Is the logic clear? It's very simple. Right? I'm taking just an empty list, okay, and running for loop for each element, right? And checking, right? If I is not equal to 0, means non-zero numbers will not be equal to 0. So all non-zeros will go to list. Right? So since they are asking us to put non-zeros first, I'm putting it here. Right? And after that, right, again I am running for loop for all the elements, and the elements which are 0, right, they are getting appended in the same list. Right? And now I'll print result. Correct? Suppose you want to do it the other way around, right? They are asking you to put 0 first. Right? What you will do? This for loop will come first, and this will go down. Right? So 0, 0, 0 will first come, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll see that. Okay? Is the logic clear?
Yeah.
Heather, I have a question here.
Yeah.
So now 0, let's take A is equal to 0, 1, 2, 0, 5, 0, 7, 0, right? So the first is, let's take the for loop of first one. So if it is not equal to 0, as it is 0, it stays there. So the index is 1. So the next is 1. So it is not 0. We are moving to the last.
Correct.
So again 2 is going to at last. So 0 will come to the index 2, right? Am I correct? The fourth 0 will move forward and it will become index 2. Is that correct?
No, not like that.
Okay.
So basically you're just traversing each element. I'll explain you here.
Okay.
So A will have everything 0, 1, 2, 3, right?
Okay.
Right? So I'm not taking a range here. So A means it will give the elements only. Correct?
Okay, got it. The rest will have the result then, not the A.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Got it, right? See,
Yes.
I'm not using range here. So I'm
Okay.
A means you're taking directly elements. So
Yes.
first 0 goes here. Right?
Yeah, yeah, got it. Yeah.
No, for others' benefit, I'm just telling.
Yeah.
So 0 goes here. So is 0 equal to 0? No. Right? So this 0 will not be coming to the result. Now let's assume your result is empty. Okay. Now here came 0. Right? Now 0 is not equal to 0. Right? So this will not go in result. Result dot append, it will not go inside this. Right? Then this for loop should run for all the elements. Right? Then after 0, 1 will come from here. Right? 0 is done. Now I is having 1. Is 1 equal to 0? No. Right? So sorry, here 0 was equal to 0. Right? So it did not go inside. So now 1 is not equal to 0. This is true. Right? 1 is not equal to 0, right? What it will do? Result dot append I. I is having 1. Right? So in result, 1 will be appended here. Right? So this came, this did not come. Right? Now 2 will come. So from here, 2 will come. From A, 2 will be assigned to I. I is having 2. Is 2 equal to 0? No. Right? So what will have? Result dot append 2. Right? 2 will come here. Right? So 2 is also taken. Now again 0. Right? From here, 0 will go to I. Is 0 not equal to 0? False. 0 is equal to 0. So it will not go inside. Right? So this 0 will not be printed here in result. Right? So this is not printed. Now 5 will come from here. So 5 will go in I. Is 5 not equal to 0? Yes, 5 is not equal to 0. So 5 will go and get appended in. So 5 will come here. Again 0. Right? After 5, 0 is going. Right? In I, 0 is there. If 0 not equal to 0 is false, 0 is equal to 0. Right? So it will not go inside. So 0 will not go. Then 7. Right? So 5 went, 0 didn't go. Right? Now 7. Is 7 not equal to 0? Yes, 7 is not equal to 0. This condition will be correct. Right? So it will go inside. 7 is there. So we are done with this loop. Right? Then 0. Now 0 will go here. So I will have 0. Is 0 not equal to 0? No, no. 0 is equal to 0. So it will not go inside this. Right? So 0 will not be printed. Okay. So until here, clear? So until first for loop is filling 1 to 5, 7. Right? Second for loop is also there. Right? Second for loop will again iterate everything. Right? Now in I, first for loop is done. Now second for loop will also go for all the elements. Okay. And so far now my result is not empty. My result is having 1 to 5, 7. Okay. Now come here. For I in A. Again from A, 0 will go. This element. Now here the condition is different. If I is equal to 0. If this element is 0, then append in the list. This time I is having 0. 0 is equal to 0. So we'll append that one. So now 0 will be appended. Right? So this is appended now. Now 1. From here 1 will go. I is having 1. Is 1 equal to 0? No. So 1 will not get printed. 1 is not going inside result. Okay? So 1 is taken out. Now I will have 2. Okay? So I will have 2. Is 2 equal to 0? No. So 2 will also not go inside this. Right? So 2 will also not be appended. Right? Now we'll take 0. I is having 0. Is 0 equal to 0? Yes. Again, right? So this 0 will be appended. So this is appended. Now 5, right? 5 is not equal to 0. So this 5 will not be going. This 0 is equal to 0. So this 0 will be appended. Now 7 again, right? 7 is not equal to 0. If 7 is equal to 0, no. 7 is not 0. 7 is not equal to 0. So 7 will not get printed, appended here. Now again last element is that. I will have 0 here. So if I is equal to 0, yes. If 0 equal to 0, yes. So again 0 will get appended. Right? So you will get the list like this. Is the logic clear?
See that.
Okay. Guys, others?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's a very important question. And 2-3 questions will be coming from here. Okay. Let's assume I have like 0, 1, 2, 0, 4, 5. You can have anything. Okay. 9 and then 0. Okay. So you make sure output is like this. Right? 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. So they're asking you to print only non-zeros first. Okay. So take another list, maybe result equal to null. And this result only first you will print, you will append 1, 2, 4, 5. For that, run a for loop for I in A. If I, you can give this also. If I not equal to 0, then colon tab space. Right? Then result dot, yeah, append I. Okay. Just coming out of, you run another for loop for I in A. Right? If I is equal to 0, then append 0 in the result. Right? Now we have to print the entire result res. Right? So we should come out of for loop, if loop, for loop, if loop. Right? So print result. Let's do. Yeah. So one tab space. Clear? Team?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. So now the other way around also. Right? If you want to print 0 first and non-zero last. So just condition alone we have to check. Right? If I equal to 0 and I is not equal to 0. Right? See, all zeros went in the beginning and non-zeros came in the end. This condition. Because result.append, what it does, it keeps on appending elements at the end. So first you have appended all zeros, okay? Then you appended ones. This is fine? Or should I explain?
No, bro, I think it's
Fine here.
Right. So, I mean, in your interviews and all, just don't write the programs. Explain also. Like you have to be explaining them, like how the trace is happening, the way we did, right? Okay. And this is the right way of developing logic and then working on the programs. Are you with me, team?
Yes,
Yes, Kedar.
Yes, Kedar.
Yeah. Is Devananda joined today or she is off?
She's off today also. I think she's been to native not here.
Yeah, she showed some important programs are there.
Yeah, she has some extracurricular activities also.
Oh,
So she'll see the recording. That's what she had completed last week.
the problem is like you cannot watch 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
She's watching.
Okay.
That's what she told. Even I asked the same thing, but she told she's watching. He has to. That's why she's.
Okay. Now, so whatever questions I'll be doing from here onwards, all these are very important for your logic building. And if you learn these 20, 30 programs, and there are more, your data structures, otherwise your Python logic will be very clear. Okay. So suppose I want to find largest element. Okay? Find largest element in the element. Yeah, sorry. Largest element in the list. Okay. Suppose your list is this. Right? It's not sorted, any order. Suppose 10, 1, 2, 20, 90, 0, 2, 3. Right? Something. The list will be very big. You have to traverse line by line and find what is your largest element. So with I, we can say 90 is largest. Right? So how will we develop logic for this? So definitely we have to alt. Now we don't want list, right? Just we want largest element. Right? So we will not assign any empty list. Right? So let's assume I'm taking a largest element. Largest element. And here I am giving a of 0. Right? Somewhere I have to start. So I'm saying that a of 10. A of 10 is 10. So largest is having 10. Right? So 10 is my largest element. Right? But is 10 my largest element? No, right? Now I have to compare this number with each of these. Right? And any number which is bigger than this. See, 10, just compare 10 and 1. So still 10 is largest, right? Compare 10 and 2. 10 is large. 10 and 20, right? Now 20 is large, right? So what I will do, now my largest will become 20. So I will update, right? Now 20 is my largest. Right? Now I will compare 20 and 90. So which is greater? 90, right? So now 20 is not large, right? 90 will become largest. Right? Now again there might be some elements here. Let's assume 1, 1, 2 is also there. Right? So far my largest is 90. Now I'll compare 90 with 0. So still 90 is large, so not change. 90 with 2, no change because 90 is large. 90 and 3, right? No change, 90 is large. 90 and 112. So now 112 is large. So final answer is 112. Right? So now for this we have to write a logic. You're getting what I did? So in this kind of problems where like nothing is sure that which will be largest, take first element as largest or smallest and compare each everyone. Okay. And the moment you find a number which is larger than the previous large, update that number as largest. Okay. And keep on doing it. You will find your answer. Okay. Clear? Any doubt? Okay. So far what I have done, uh, in my largest 10 is there. This 10 is my largest. So far, I'm not saying this. I have taken a of 0 as my largest element, right? And I will go and run a for loop for I in list A, right? Now I'll compare if I, right? This I. So first 10 will come. From here 10 will come. If I is greater than largest, then what will be my largest? My largest will change. Right? Earlier my largest is 1 of a of 0. Right? Here my largest will become I. Correct? Are you with me?
Yes, Ketan.
Okay. Done. We are done. Right? Then come out of for loop and print largest. If somebody did not understand, tell me.
So the I is if I is greater than largest.
So if see.
So let's go
first,
iteration. So I equal to 10 and the largest is also equal to 10, where it will not get assigned. I will not be largest.
So each 10 is, let's assume I'm going now. Okay. So far my largest is, from here largest is 10 in this loop, right? Now for loop is starting from here till here, right? So take each element. First 10 will come in I. Now we'll check if I is greater than largest. Right? Is 10 here 10, right? And here also 10. 10 is greater than 10? No. Right? So my largest won't change. Right? So still largest is 10. Right? Then what will happen? Right? 1 will come. Now 10 is done. Right? I is having 1. Is 1 greater than largest? Is 1 greater than 10? No. Right? 1 is greater than 10? No. So still largest is 10. Now here 2 will come. So I will have 2. Is 2 greater than 10? No. Right? 2 is also not greater than 10. It will go to next number. Now I will have 20. From 20 will go here. Is 20 greater than largest? What is my largest? 10, right? Is 20 greater than largest? 10. Yes. 20 is greater than 10. So largest will have y. I is having 20. Right? Now largest became 20. Right?
Yeah.
Now 10 is no more largest. Right? Now compare this. Now 90 will come from here. Right? So we'll compare if 90 is greater than largest, means if 90 is greater in largest, now it is 20, not 10. So definitely 90 is greater than 20. Right? So what will happen? Largest will become I. I is having 90 now.
90.
Right? So I'll update largest. Largest will have the value of I. I is having 90. So it is 90 now. Right? Correct? Then comes 0. Right? So it largest is having 20. Now I will have 0. Is 0 greater than largest? Is 0 greater than 90? No. So no updation. Clear? Because it will not go inside if loop. Now you will, so 0 also done. Now 2 will come. Is 2 greater than 90? Is 2 greater than 90? No. Right? So largest will not change. And largest is still 90. Again 3 will come in I. Is 3 greater than 90? 3 greater than 90? No. So it will not go inside if loop and largest will not be updated. Still largest is 90. Right? Now 1, 1, 2 will come, last element. So is 1, 1, 2 is greater than 90? Yes. So now my largest will be, in the largest what you are getting? I will be assigned. I is having 1, 1, 2. So largest will become 1, 1, 2. Now for loop is done. So largest will hold 1, 1, 2 and you are just going to print this. Clear guys?
Yes,
Clear,
Ketan.
clear.
Okay. So the program is find the largest. Okay. So our array is A 1, 2, 3, 0, 90, 1, 1, 2, 0, 23, 600, something like that. Then 1, 2. You can give. Okay. I don't need to assign empty list here because I just want to calculate largest and largest is just a number. So one largest equal to, but we have to take first element as largest. A of 0. Okay. Now you are running a for loop for I in A. we're typing if I is greater than largest, then largest will have I. Clear? And print largest. Clear? Just
Bro.
increase the number. Oh, it's very big. Yeah, these are important topics. You need to keep on learning things one after other and try to create now for a smaller, right? What we have to what should be our logic for a smaller? What changes I have to make?
Less than
Yeah.
I less than.
If I less than is smallest, your things are done. Let's assume I'm taking -1. Okay. See, -1 is coming. So pretty much, if you can trace this program, you will be able to. I'll share this along with today's recording. Okay. But is the logic getting clear?
Yes, Kedar.
Yes, Kedar.
Okay. So I'll provide last month. I mean last week's this one, right? How many have not done the assignments? Is there someone who has not completed?
Yes, the slicing is pending for me. Maybe I'll try. Not today, maybe next week I'll complete. Today also I'm busy with
We'll catch up, Kedar, from my end.
Yeah, might work as a group because now concepts are becoming heavy. Okay, not for you, for everyone.
Okay.
So concepts will become heavy, and we are just
No,
meeting.
I'm done with for if while only slicing 10 cases. I mean 10 questions I completed.
Okay.
Rest I don't have time. Not time because of other things I'm not doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
We have at least evening I thought of trying it, but next to my home there's a temple. I have functions, so I have to go.
No problem. You can take your time. Yeah.
Hello, Kedar.
Yeah.
Can you share the assignment questions? I didn't get that one. This is Sudhakar.
Sudhakar. Okay. I'll give.
Okay.
Bro, just a suggestion. Maybe if it's doable, we can do it. If you can have a drive open where the questions and the videos and the programs, whichever, if it's like you can upload it to a drive and you can share us the link, we can download from that, right, Kedar? Because
Yeah, Lima, I have to
it's
do that. Yeah, last week I
yeah,
was trying. That's when
it's
this recording I'm just recording in cloud only. Yeah,
okay.
because it's very big. So somehow I'm getting some
Understood. Challenging, is it? Okay.
yeah challenge. It was not getting uploaded, and I'll again try.
Sure.
Yeah. But I'll pass on the assignment today as well, and this recording and other things, guys. Please solve them. Okay. Because now you also can realize that things are becoming big. So earlier we were using slicing and all. So from today we started programming. Okay. And these programs are something like we have to be somehow we have to do. Okay? You should be well versed, and anytime you should be able to write these 50 programs. At least then set will come, right? Tuple will come, after dictionary will come. So slowly, if you are not doing it, the pending task will get accumulated, and it will feel that okay, I'm going in the same loop. Okay, that's the reason I'm doing very slow, but somewhere I have to become little fast. So that's the reason today we covered lot. Okay, I'll be providing this. Lima, as you suggested, I'll create another Gmail ID and see if I'm getting those drive and all.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Any other question? Okay. We'll wind up here. If no question.
No,
Okay, Kedarji. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
We'll
Kedar.
practice that and come back.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Kedar.
Kedar.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kedar.
Thank you.